Abi.
All right, we are live now. Today is day three. Okay, we are live now. Today is day three of the Building a Winning Freelance Digital Marketing Strategy webinar. We have been here all the way from day one to day two, and finally, we are going to have our concluding part today. Just like we always do, we are going to just give 5 minutes for others that are supposed to join us to join us. So in the next 5 minutes, you can maybe grab some things like your writing materials, or maybe you want to get some water, or you want to get some data for yourself. In the next 5 minutes, we go ahead. All right, you're welcome back. Um, Before we go ahead, I want to quickly tender my apology for the network issues we had yesterday. So, to continue today, we're actually going to continue from where we stopped and we're going to take it from there. Today is probably going to be a very short session because some of the things we have are straightforward and direct. So, without wasting any more time, we are going to go on. I want to know if you can hear me clearly and if you can see my screen. If you can do that, please type in the comment section if you can hear me and if you can see me clearly and if you can see the presentation I have on the screen. You can do that. Very good. All right. So we'll go ahead. Today is day three, and there was something we were talking about yesterday that I want us to start from, and that is crafting high converting sales funnel. And when I talk about sales funnel, I mean the entire process that it takes from the from creating awareness about your products to the final point where a client decides to buy or your prospect decides to buy from you, the entire process from the beginning to the end. All right. So the very first point of contact that your is going to have with you in freelance data marketing is the point where you place your ad in front of them. All right. Now, how do you place your ad in front of them? You can place it. We have discussed this yesterday, but I just want to go through it because of the network issues we had. All right. You can place it in front of them via a flyer, a graphic design flyer. You can place it in front of them via a video, a short content video, or it could be a medium content video that explains what your product is all about. Okay. Apart from that, you have to also back it up with a very good content. In the next slide, we are going to talk about content creation and copywriting and how you can actually use it to make sure that your awareness is backed up with some form of authority and credibility. That is the important part of you putting out your business out there. All right. So your sales funnel starts from the point where you actually put out an information about what you have to present to your prospects. So at that point, it's going to create what we call an interest. Let me go back to this diagram that I was referring to yesterday. It's going to create what we call awareness. Now, they know about your products, they know about your services, they know about its benefits. Some people are going to say this isn't for me. Others are going to say, yes, I think I like this. I'm going to tell you a story. Back in 2015, I was supposed to have a music school during the long holiday for children. And I printed flyers and I started distributing it. When I got to a man, I was trying to tell him about the benefits of him enrolling his children for the music school. And to my surprise, if you see the way he looked at me, he took the flyer and he looked at me like, music school, music. Like, is that supposed to be the next thing for him? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Meanwhile, I have gone to so many other people and a lot of them feel like, wow, so we have something like this in this town. I've actually been looking for it. That was why I was telling you yesterday that it's important for you to put out your product in front of people that really need it. Because you could waste a lot of effort, you could waste a lot of money trying to sell to somebody who isn't even willing to buy at all. So it's very important. So at the point of awareness, there are a lot of people that are going to see it. Some people are going to be interested. Some people are actually going to tell you they are not interested. So from that place, it's going to filter down to a list of people that are interested, and they come and they tell you, how can I get this, or give me more information, or I want to know more about it. So by the time you tell them more about it, some people are going to feel like, yes, I've known more about it. Some of them, you are going to tell them about prices, and when they hear the price, they feel like, this particular product is 5,000, but I can't afford it right now. Those kind of people will not be able to make a decision. Yes, it is true that they have interest, but at the same time, they don't have the ability to what buy at that moment. So those people will be filtered out at the point of interest. Then the rest will go to the point of making decision. Now, the point of making decision is the most important point because you are not the only person who is promoting that product. You're not the only person who is selling it. In fact, your manufacturer is not the only person who manufactured that product. There are a lot of other similar products out there that are also competing for the attention of your prospect. Now, this is where you have the work to do. All of these prospects that have interest in your product, you need to nurture them. How do you nurture them? You tell them about the benefits. You tell them about the benefits of the product. There was a day I posted a video on my status on WhatsApp, and the guy was selling water, just table water. And instead of saying he's selling table water, he didn't say any of that. He talks about how it can help develop your tissue. He talks about how it can make you live a healthy life. He talks about how it can help you prevent diseases and all of that. And he ended by saying it's just maybe 100 naira. Now look at the way he presented it. He didn't come and say buy my pure water. There are a lot of people that are coming to say the same thing, but he, instead of mentioning the features of water, he came and mentioned the benefit of taking water. So at this decision stage, you have a lot of work to do to be able to establish your credibility and your authority and establish the features that your product has to offer them. So if you have a very good offer right in front of them at this stage, they are most likely inclined to buy from you. So that's that about leads generation. Let's move forward. Sorry, that's that about sales funnel building. Now let's move to lead generation mastery. Lead generation mastery. When we talk about leads are those people, those set of people that you inform about your products and services. In the realm of freelance digital marketing, lead generation is the backbone of your business. It is the backbone because I used to make an illustration about lead or getting your information out to people. I say if you have someone or a young lady who is very beautiful and is looking for somebody to get married to, but she wants to attract their attention. Meanwhile, she goes inside her room and switch off the light and start dancing. Who is going to notice her? Nobody. So for every business person, for you to get noticed, you're actually supposed to go out there and get your products in front of people. These people are what we call lead. Lead generation is about identifying, attracting, and nurturing potential customers. Now, these individuals have expressed, like I told you, they would have expressed a certain degree of interest in your product. You understand? So by the time they have expressed interest in your product, it's easier for you to just nurture them until you make them or you turn them into buyers, until they go ahead to patronize you. So this is one of the things we are talking about. Now, how do we get leads? How do we get them? How do we make sure that, where do we find them in the world of freelance digital marketing? How do we find our leads? There are different ways. I'm going to talk about just two of them. We are going to talk about them furthermore after this whole webinar. Now, two different ways. We have what we call organic and paid. Organic and paid. They are not as easy, they are not as direct as I have said them. There are a lot of things also involved. When we talk about organic means every method that you use to get your business out or get information out to your prospects that you don't pay for. Free methods. When I say free methods, when you post about your product on your WhatsApp status, I'm sure you must have seen a lot of them. All these people that sell clothes and shoes and bags, and they're always posting their products on their status, and someone sees it and is like, oh, I love these shoes, I want to buy them, or I love this shirt, I want to buy them. That form of traffic is called organic. Or maybe it's your it's your Facebook page, or maybe it's your Twitter handle, or on your Twitter page, or maybe it's your TikTok page. Every form of advert you put out there that is free, because those people you are talking to on WhatsApp, they are people you know one on one. They are people you have exchanged contacts with. The people you are going to be talking to on Facebook are your Facebook friends who have followed you on Facebook. So by the time you put out information to them, they are going to hear about your product and they want to buy from you. Now, the other part of it is the other part of the traffic method is called paid traffic. Now, there are some times that you cannot reach many people. In fact, most of the people within your circle, most of the people you know, might not even buy from you. So you want to take this message out to people that are even beyond your reach. You want to reach more people. This is when paid traffic comes into play. So you have to pay either Twitter, or you pay Facebook, or you pay someone on TikTok, or you pay Instagram to help you get this message out in front of thousands of people. So for you to actually reach a wider audience, paid traffic helps you do that more efficiently. But you must be careful, like I've always said, to make sure that you are not dancing in the dark. You must be very careful to make sure that you are not getting your message in the front of people that will look at it and then they'll wave it off. You're actually getting your message in front of people who will see it and will be like, wow, I've been looking for this opportunity. Remember the caption, you are looking for people who are looking to buy that product. You are looking for people who are already searching for it. So by the time you put your ad out, you have to make sure that you segment your audience. When I say your audience, that is the people you are targeting. You segment them in such a way that they are the people that are looking for that product. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Now, so that is one part of paid traffic. There's a part of paid traffic that we call pay per click. Pay per click. When I say pay per click, I mean um, like Google Ads. When you go online sometimes and maybe you want to buy clothes or you want to buy shoes in Ikeja, for example, and you go online and you say, where can I buy shoes in Ikeja? And you Google it. Google is going to give you a number of people or a number of suppliers or a number of stores that are around you, closest to you. All right. So it's also possible for you to place your ads on Google so that when people type and search, you come on, you come up among the list of suppliers for that product. So these are two major methods. There are other ones, but these are two major methods of leads generation. Now remember, the goal is for you to get your product in front of so many people that you'll be able to get some of them that are willing to buy. In fact, a lot of time when you get your product in front of 100 people, it's very likely that it's only one person that is going to buy. So do the math. If you want two people to buy, you have to get 200. If you want three people to buy, you have to talk to what? 300 people. If you want four people to buy, you have to talk to 400 people. So most times you cannot meet 400 people on your own, but there are platforms that can help you to reach them. All right. One other way you can get your products in front of people is by using influencers. There are some people that have gathered an audience that are always talking about different things. For example, I told you about this guy yesterday, Apropos Doctor, who talks about health. So if I'm someone who is selling a maybe a tooth relief tablet, I can always approach him and tell him, okay, during one of your skits or one of your content, advertise my product. I'm sure you must have heard Taoma when she advertised products a lot. I was listening to this other guy. There was a guy I was watching earlier today who was talking about Bitcoin people that change Bitcoin. These guys are what we call influencers. They already have an audience. They already have people following them. So all you just have to do is to sign up with them, All you just have to do is sign up with them, and they will help you get your message in front of people. Now, you have to be careful. When I say being careful, make sure that you don't go and give your money to an influencer who is going to not deliver. All right. But at the beginning of your freelance digital marketing business, you do not even really have any business giving your money out to people to advertise for you. We are going to talk more about that in the coming days. So we have talked about hold on. We have talked about funnel building, and then we have just talked about lead mastery, lead generation mastery. Let's round off by talking about content and copywriting skills. Content and copywriting skills. Now, when we talk about content and copywriting, content are what you use. When I was talking about sales funnel, I said the very first part is awareness. Now, awareness is you're attracting people to come and see what you're selling. So you use a graphic design, but attached to that graphic design is a couple of words that you must have written to advertise what you're selling. All right. So you must know how to craft it in such a way that what you are selling is going to attract your audience. All right. We didn't talk about this at all yesterday. So I'm going to talk a little bit about content creating. Content. All right. Now, what are some of the strategies that you can use to craft an irresistible content? Okay, so you might want to grab your pen and write some of the things I'm going to talk about. The first one is storytelling, the power of storytelling. Now, when you are talking to your audience, try as much as possible to look for a story that relates to what you are selling. Okay, take Apropos Doctor again, for example. Anytime you want to talk about and you want to pass any message, he's going to tell you a story about Emeka and Nkechi. All right, so you understand that he has come with the story, but you know he's definitely going somewhere. Even if he's going to tell you that it is important for you to what? Drink water. All right. So there was a day I was listening to him and it was like, okay, you wake up in the midnight and you want to go and you are tempted to go and eat, that it is bad for your health. That all you just have to do, even if you wake up in the middle of the night, is to drink water. So look for a story that resonates. Try to explore that art of telling stories and use it to transform your content. So anytime you want to convey any message, try as much as possible to do that. Number two is to use attention grabbing headlines. Your headline is very, very important because these days, a lot of people are impatient on social media. All you just want to do is, what do you have for me? All right. So if you are selling a make money online product, for example, if you come with an headline that tells them that this guarantees you money within so period of time, they are definitely going to try and find out what is in it. All right. I was looking through somebody's status and the person was like, a lot of people are into sport betting. Sport betting is everywhere because their advert goes everywhere. And they use headlines that makes you feel like once you do it once, you are going to become a millionaire. So master the craft of how to write very good, compelling headlines. All right. Now let's go to the third one. Organize your content for clarity. Organize your content. You need to understand that there is a way your content needs to be. You need to go from one point to another. Say, for example, you want to sell water. For example, you want to sell water. If you want to sell water to me and you start by telling me about the problem of not drinking water, say for example, I'm very thirsty and I'm dehydrating. If you tell me that if I'm at that point and you come to me and tell me that my dehydration problem can be solved by drinking water. So you start from the problem. When you talk about the problem, then you talk about the solution that you have. So you start from the pain, which is the problem, then you offer the solution. You must be able to structure your content appropriately. Number four, you are going to, in your content, offer authenticity and credibility. You must make sure that you build trust inside every content you put, because I'm likely going to buy from you if I know that you are a trusted brand. All right. I was reading Aki Alavi's book, and he was like, he went to the ATM machine one day to withdraw, and while he was trying to withdraw, there was only one person on one of the ATM machines. The other ATM machine was vacant. I think no, I don't think there was only one person. There were people queued up on one of the ATM machines. On the other one, it was vacant. So when he got there, instead of him to go to the empty one, he queued behind the others. And while they were there, somebody else just came. He didn't wait for the queue. He went to that empty ATM machine and he went to withdraw and left. That was when people knew that that ATM machine was actually working. Now, what is the psychology there? The psychology is this: there is this credibility, there is this proof that that other ATM is working. That is why people were queued up behind it. People are going to wait for you if they know that you have something to offer. People are going to buy from you when they know that you have something to offer. Why didn't you just go and say, okay, let me check it out? Nobody wants to check something out that has a probability of not working out. So by the time you want to sell anything, look at how that thing has helped people, then use that thing to tell them, use it to craft a message and tell them about it. It is very, very important. Then number five is visual content mastery. Remember I told you about the fact that the first thing that attracts people is your graphics, how you put it together, the images you use, the videos you use, some kind of graphs and all that, that explains to your audience the importance of your product. The next thing is SEO. When we say SEO, we mean search engine optimization and keyword optimization. This is what you put inside your website to make sure that when people search for anything related to your product online, you are going to come up as a list of those who offer the solution. All right. Then number seven, tailor your content to your audience. It is very important to know who you are talking to. Say, for example, you want to sell to adults. There is no way you are going to use content from maybe some of their cartoon networks to talk to them. If you're actually selling to adults, there's a way you are going to craft your message. If you are talking to men, there's a way you are going to craft your message. If you are talking to women, there is a way you are going to craft your message. So you need to understand that it's important to know your target audience. Learn everything about them. How do they speak? What language do they use? Do they use jargons or slangs? All right. Where do they meet? How do they like to communicate? Speak directly to their needs, their interest. All right. Address their pain point. In fact, try as much as possible to be empathic. Try and put yourself in their position. Imagine that you are them. All right. Take away your personal self and put yourself in their shoes. How do they feel? What do they need right now? So by the time you are crafting your content, it will help you to be able to craft it in a way that they know that you have a deep connection with them. Now, every time you are putting out, this is the next one, you must always have a call to action. Every time you are putting out a content to sell any product, make sure that you have a call to action. Tell them to do something. Tell them to click a button, or tell them to join a group, or tell them to buy now, or tell them to register, or tell them to add the product to a cart, or tell them to do something. Just make sure you are telling them to do something. It's called call to action. It's called call to action. Then number nine, this is analytics. Try to analyze what you have done. Every time you do something, analyze it and check the results. If it is good, keep it up. If it is not good, try and go back to your drawing board, check it again, and then look for a way to make it better. It is very, very important. So these are the main points I'm going to talk about when it comes to content and copywriting. Most of these things I've discussed are things we were supposed to discuss yesterday. Let's go to the next one. How do we have access to high ticket products? We talked about freelance digital marketing as selling high ticket products. How do we have access to them? Now, I'm going to be fast here. Now, when you talk about how high ticket products, remember we're talking about digital marketing, digital or affiliate marketing. There are people that have these products, valuable products, because it is important that when you want to sell something to people, it is something that solves a problem. So when you know the value of the problem it solves, you'll be able to charge high for it and people will be able to buy. Take for instance, doctors are paid higher than cleaners because the value that doctors give is higher than the value that what cleaners give. So make sure that that product is valuable. But where can you find them? All right. We find them in a place where we call marketplaces. And these marketplaces are found under some affiliate platforms. Affiliate platforms. In Nigeria, there are different affiliate platforms, and one of them is Expertnia. Expertnia is a platform that have hundreds of different products under it, hundreds of different products under it. So you can go there, remember what I taught you yesterday, look for a niche, take that niche, go back and do your research and launch your product. There are some products, in fact, there's a particular product on Expertnia that pays 60,000 naira commission, 60,000 naira when you buy. It's at 50%. That singular product is 120,000. And anytime someone buys, you get 60K. There was a time a product was listed there. That product was worth 250,000. Now, if you sell it at 50% commission, that means every time you sell, you are making 125,000. You only need to sell 10 of those 125,000 naira commission to make 1.25 million. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So look at that product, take your time, look at it. Is it really going to help people solve their problem? What problem is it solving? Then take it and what promote it. So let's move on to the next one. Earning high commissions without huge investment. Earning high commission without huge investment. Now, for you to be listed on Expertnia, because Expertnia want to have affiliates registered under them, it takes 10,000 naira. However, Expertnia is also a platform that helps people to build their marketing skills, their sales and marketing skills. So they don't just sell the affiliate platform. Of course, if you want to buy it, fine. But they don't just sell it, they sell it together with training that helps you to grow. All right. So these are the two things we are going to talk about. Now, what if all of the things that we have been discussing from day one to day two to day three, we can find everything all combined together, all put together in such a manner that you don't have to go back and you have to start stressing yourself. It has been put together in such a manner that all you just have to do is to copy and paste. Copy and paste. Take, for example, content generation. This product tells you, or this course tells you how you can generate content without necessarily using your own idea. It tells you how you can look at somebody else's content, pick that content, we call it repurposing, repurpose it and use it for your own content. And nobody will ever come and say you have plagiarized their content. What if you have available to you a solution that helps you when you want to create leads or generate leads, that tells you how you can generate leads without paying money? What if you have a solution that tells you how you can create graphic designs for free? What if you have a solution that tells you how you can build? I think someone was asking me about how websites might be very important in the freelance digital marketing business. So what if there is a solution that gives you how to create your own landing page or website, one page website by yourself without paying any money? And all you just have to do is copy and paste it. What if you have a solution that tells you the sales funnel you are going to use from the beginning to the end? When I say sales funnel, it's going to give you an idea of the kind of awareness you are going to do, the kind of graphic design, from the graphic design to the content, from the content to the traffic generation, from the traffic generation to the nurturing, from the nurturing to selling and converting. Everything already done for you. All you just have to do is study it and then implement it. All right. So that is what I'm going to introduce to you now. It's called Newbie Affiliate Marketing Expo. Now, let me tell you a quick story about this. This Newbie Affiliate Marketing Expo is called NAME, and it was actually put together for one reason. The reason is this: it was discovered that out of 98% commission that is usually paid out, it's actually being paid out to only about 3% of the total affiliates registered on the platform. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You have 100 people and you have 100,000 to share. Okay. Now, out of those 100 people, out of that 100,000, 97,000 is going to only three people out of the 100. Only three people. Then the rest are sharing the remaining part. So 97% of commission going to only 3% of the people. Now, what was the difference between those 3% of top affiliates? What are they doing that other normal or ordinary affiliates are not doing? Now, that is why this was put together, to help those people that are just coming in newly to be able to rise within just the space of about 3 months to become a top affiliate. That is what it is all about. All right. So if you actually want this, if this solution is something you feel that you might want, I want you to type yes in the comment section. Yes in the comment section. If you feel that this is one thing you might need to be, you want to have access to, type yes in the comment section. Now, that is not even all. Remember I told you that you are supposed to make payment for you to register on a an affiliate marketing platform where you can access high digital products. Now, when you get this particular course, they are going to give you an access to that platform for free for the next 3 months. So you can just pick a product and go to start promoting without paying anything at all. So they give you that time to go and test it and explore, and by the time you make money, you can come and just pay them 10,000 and get registered. All right. So if this is what you need, I'm going to drop a link now. I'm going to drop a link. Go through that link, and I'm going to drop a link at the end of this. Let me drop it at the end of this session. So just go through the link and go and subscribe. Now, I told you yesterday, was it yesterday or day before yesterday, about the fact that I want a team. I want to work with a team of 10 people. Already we have one person who have registered in to work between now and December to achieve a particular goal. All right. One of the criteria is you having gone through the name course, because this is what already talked about everything that needs to be talked about. This is what already has treated everything that needs to be treated about. So all we just are going to be doing in the group is implementation. See, there are information all around us. Most of the information I'm giving you right here, you already have access to them. What we don't have access to, or most times, what is drawing us back is the implementation, the right implementation. So with the right guidance, you can actually go ahead and go far. All right. So at this point, I'm going to pause and listen to questions. So if you have questions, you can type them in the comment section. You can also unmute your mic and ask your question. At this point, I'm going to pause and listen to questions. At the same time, I'm going to drop the link in the comment section. You can copy that link and use it to subscribe to name. Once you do that, get back to me and you are automatically in the group that we're starting. Today is 3rd October. From the 7th of October, we are going to begin implementation. From the 7th of October, we are going to begin implementation. So I'm going to give some time for questions now. I'm going to give some time for questions. If you have any question at all from what we have talked about from day one to day two to day three, I want us to ask those questions now. Do we have questions? Do you have questions? If you don't have questions, also you can just put it there. Ola, were you the one asking yesterday that how can you get started with the platform? This is exactly how you can get started. The link I've put here, you can just go through that link and get started immediately. But before we continue, I have these videos I want to play to you. Just listen to it, okay? In the next couple of few minutes.
And I'm an internet entrepreneur. Now, what that means basically is that over the last couple of years, I put my hand into a couple of internet business models like e-commerce, dropship, and even more with affiliate marketing. Now, I've been selling digital products on Expertnet for the last 7 months. I actually started selling digital products on Expertnet around October 2021. Now, in this time, Expertnet has been so useful to me because as an internet entrepreneur, I've tried to start affiliate marketing by signing up on different affiliate networks. But one issue I've always had is that most networks either don't accept people from West Africa and you have to use backdoor channels to engage them, or they just don't have great, converting offers like Expertnet does. But Expertnet solved those two unique problems for me. Now, if you're living in Nigeria and you're trying to build a business online, affiliate marketing is one internet business model that has a very low entry barrier, and I will absolutely recommend anyone who's trying to start building a business online to start out with Expertnet, because it is exactly what it is. It's a very simple way to start building a business online by selling products you didn't create and earning huge commissions and building a real solid business by doing just that. In the last 7 months selling digital products online, digital products I didn't create, by the way, and earning huge commissions from it, I've been able to earn several millions of naira from that simple business model. Now, if I were to speak to a young Nigerian who's trying to start out with, making a way for themselves online, I would absolutely recommend that you start out with affiliate marketing. If you can connect with a product creator or a product vendor who has a great product that solves a unique problem and has a beautiful offer that you're absolutely sure is going to convert after you test, by the way, it just makes sense for you to take that product and feed it to a hungry market and have an arrangement where you earn a commission for doing just that. That right there is the simplest business model that anybody who wants to build income, wealth for themselves online can get into. My name is Prince Uchuka, and that's what I have for you today.
If you listen to what he said, it was like you taking that product, going to someone who is hungry for it. There are people who are actually looking for it, but they don't know where to get it. See, The thing about the business model is this: it's what you and I do every day. All right. Maybe you wear a perfume and your friend sees the perfume and is like, wow, I love this perfume. Sometimes you even take them. You're like, okay, I got it from A and B store. And you take them by the hand and take them to A and B store to go and get it. What you have just done is simply called affiliate marketing. Or you have a nice shoes and they look at that shoes and they're like, wow, I love these shoes. Where did you get it? And you said you got it from XYZ. And you took them to XYZ and they paid money to buy it. Even the store owner or the product maker is not going to tell you thank you. So this thing is what you do every day without getting paid for it. But now this business model gives you the opportunity to do the same thing and get paid for it. That's not all. I want you to listen to this lady. She was working as a teacher before she found out about this business model. I want you to listen to her yourself.
And so far, the journey has been mind-blowing. When I started my affiliate marketing business, I was actually a school teacher. Hi guys, my name is Miracle Patrick and I am an internet marketer. I started Expatnia 11 months ago, and so far the journey has been mind-blowing. When I started my affiliate marketing business, I was actually a school teacher. I was earning like something very low every month and it was really terrible then. And that was when I heard about affiliate marketing, and I decided to start my affiliate marketing business along my teaching job. And in less than 6 months, I was able to do a lot of millions online. I've been able to resign from my job. I got an apartment and now I just stay at home, make a lot of money. And recently, I am actually doing this video from Dubai, guys. Affiliate marketing has been beautiful. So far, I have generated 8 figures, guys. That's over 20 million naira in sales, guys, for my affiliate marketing business. So if you are there and you're hearing about affiliate marketing and you're asking yourself, should I join or should I not join? This platform has practically changed my life. By now, I would have still be writing lesson notes. In less than 1 year, I've been able to make a lot of money, resign from my job, get an apartment, travel to Dubai, guys. And apart from that, I've also been able to connect with so many amazing people. I've been able to help other people because apart from the fact that you're making money, you are earning, you're also going to be helping people in the process, and it has been beautiful. And this business, guys, can practically change your life. So if you're still thinking of, or if you're still asking yourself, should I do this? What are you waiting for, guys? Get on in, guys.
All right. Now, this is someone who was a teacher, just a teacher, and she was able to find out about this and it changed her life. It practically changed her life. A school teacher, I don't know how much they pay them, but if you are not the principal or or maybe the head teacher, it's very unlikely that you are going to collect above 50,000 as a teacher. But Miracle was able to combine her teaching job with her affiliate marketing business, and in 6 months, she was able to resign. So this is something that if you are looking for a side also, you are looking for something to do alongside your business, it's something that you can easily go to and you won't have any kind of problem or clash with your normal business. This person that is going to talk to you next is she was a student when she started. Not just a student, she also had a business that she was running by the side. The funny thing is this, or the sweet thing about it was that her knowledge of affiliate marketing also helped her business. I think you need to hear from her yourself.
University of Ibadan. Also an affiliate. My name is Ayomide Olatunde and I'm 21 years old. I'm also final year law student of the University of Ibadan. I'm also an affiliate consultant on Expatnia. I've been an affiliate on Expatnia for a year now and it's been amazing. I run a food business outside of my affiliate business. I run a food business and Expatnia has been really, really amazing. I've been able to learn a whole lot, marketing skills, techniques, strategies, and it has also helped me even in my food business. Joining Expatnia has also helped my business and I have made millions of naira on the platform. The best advice I can give anyone right now is that every single thing you need to be wealthy, every single thing you need to be successful in life, you have everything around you. You just need to, find out, you need to get the access to the information and act on it. Every single thing, you have the ability to create the kind of life you want. That's it. And I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to Toyin Motor Shop for the platform. God bless you. Thank you so much for liberating a lot of us and showing us that it is very possible to make millions of naira on the internet. Thank you so much, Toyin Motor Shop.
All right. So that was Ayomide talking to you. All right. So a lot of people, ordinary people like you, like me, have already taken advantage of this. Now, the problem is not the fact that they were better. The problem or the difference was the fact that they implemented, they did something about it. All right. So we are going to actually be rounding off our 3-day webinar here tonight. But before we go, I want us to have what is it called? I want to have your information, your number. Ola, you are the only person remaining right now. So in the group, can you type a message in the group so that I can have your number? All right. Day one has been amazing. Day two has been amazing. But I want us to keep connecting. So I'm going to bring you into the inner circle that we're going to be working together for the next couple of months and between now and December. So I'm going to open the group right now. All right, I'm going to open the group right now. I'm doing that. So you can send in a message. Yes, you can send it here and also send it on WhatsApp. Talk about how the last 3 days have been. You can go straight into the comment section on the WhatsApp group. Talk about how the last 3 days have been. From there, I'm going to get your contact and I'm going to message you privately. Caleb, I don't know if I've noticed you attending any of our sessions from the first, second, and the third day, but we're rounding off here right now. There's going to be a recording of all our sessions. The first day recording, the second day recording, and the third day recording, they are all available. But they are going to be available on request. So if you want it, you are going to come to my DM and ask for it, and I'm going to send it to you. All right. So this is where we're going to be calling it. Ola, I'm still expecting your message in the group. I'm expecting your message. Or is it the same phone that you are using? If it is the same phone, then maybe you should drop it here in the comment section. Your WhatsApp number. Can drop it here in the comment section. But if it's not the same phone you are using, or there's a way you can um, minimize your phone, I want to have your contact in the comment section. It's very important. Caleb, you are welcome. Is this your first time of attending the 3-day webinar? If it's your first time, please write in the comment section. Write in the comment section, yes. If it's your first time, I want you to write in the comment section. All right. Thank you, Ola. I can see your details here. Caleb, are you with us? If this is your first time, okay, you are welcome. If you need the recording, please go back to the group and ask for the recording. I'm going to send you a link to the recording of the first session, the second session, and the session that we had today. I'm going to send you that recording. You can listen to it and get back to me. So thank you very much. It's been an amazing journey these 3 days. Starting from Monday, we have been talking together about the importance of freelance digital marketing and how it has been very easy. It's a very easy business model to begin. We have also talked about what it entails. See, by the time you know what you're expecting from a business model, it's easy for you because you get yourself prepared. We have talked about everything that you need to succeed. We have talked about different people that have already succeeded in this particular business sector. And These people are ordinary people like you and me. But why are they where they are today? It's what we're about to go into. So thank you very much for coming. I really do appreciate you. Olatunji, I really appreciate you. You've been consistently present from the first day to the second day. Sharp has also been kicked out. She has also been here consistently from the first day to the second day. I think there is another Ola that have always been around too. And there is this other guy, I think Tony, who has always been around. I really appreciate you guys. You have all been wonderful. And I promise you that the sacrifice of time and data that you have invested in this webinar is not going to go for nothing. You are going to reap it, and you are going to be happy that you made the bold decision to be here. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you, and God bless you. Have a good night.